Mommy gonna make some dough. No, wait. I can't do nothing around this little boy. All right, so I have the salt and the flour, and I mixed it together. I'm mixing it together, and so now I'm making a mess already. They say to add the water in slowly. Don't add it in all at once because you may not need it all. And this is just a half cup of warm water. So, mix it all up, mix it all up, mix it all up, making a mess. More water. And then once you've added all of your water, you're supposed to knead it. Mix it all in and get it nice and soft so that you can be able to work with it. They say if the dough comes out too sticky, then you want to add more flour. If it comes out too dry, then you want to add more flour. No, if it comes out too sticky, add more flour. If it comes out too dry, add more water. So let's see how it comes out.
Can you pour it?
Well, Mommy already poured all the water in, so. But you're gonna put your handprint in there for me, yeah?
Excuse me.
What?
Excuse you.
Oh, you burped? Yeah, you say excuse me. Good job.
Excuse me.
Good job. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on a cutting board so that I can start kind of kneading it and mixing it together, cut together better. So much for me doing a DIY.
Yes.
So Bree, if you're watching, I totally feel your pain when it comes to doing DIY projects and having little kids around. You can't get nothing done. So I was hoping. Oh, it's interesting, huh? Hoping that.
Yes.
Yes. That the so this feels a little bit dry to me. Actually.
Can I grow it?
Huh?
Can I grow it?
Yeah, this feels a little bit dry.
AJ!
What do you do? You're not even doing nothing. You're just sitting on the floor. So I'm gonna add a little more water. Actually, let me see. Yeah, it's a little crumbly. So I'm gonna add a little more water to this.
So we gotta go home again. And we got what? We got brush your teeth, you wash your face, and put your shirt on, and brush your hair. Okay?
That's what you do in the morning?
Yes.
Can y'all see Donovan? Nope, y'all can't see Donovan. Here.
More like it.
Here. Want to scoot over a little bit with me?
Yes.
So you can be in the camera?
Yes.
Okay, that's much better. So the 1 cup of flour, half cup of salt, a half cup of water, and a little bit more made about this much dough.
Make a moment.
Yeah. It made about this much dough.
Can I do it?
Yeah. Here, let's move your water out of the way so you don't spill it. Yeah?
Yes.
Go ahead and minute. You're gonna knead it. You're gonna mix it all together. Yeah, do that for me while I clean this up. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
How does that feel?
This feels good.
Okay. So I'm just gonna should be a AJ is a trip, y'all. So I'm just gonna break this in half, split it, and I'm gonna flatten it out. I have a roller pen, but I don't think I need it. I think I just need to flatten it out with my hand. And this should be good enough to, this should be big enough for AJ's hand. And let's see. Actually, this one seems smaller.
How's it feel?
It feels good. This one could be out of his hand. Here, let me see. Let me see. Wait. Put your hand. Yeah, that's big enough. Okay, Donnie, I need you to press your fingers all the way in. Sit in hard. Does that hurt?
Yes.
Okay.
You see the hair?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, so it kind of came out like that. So, what can I do?
Oh,
Actually,
can I press it?
no, that's for AJ. That's for AJ's hand. So I
Yes,
think.
Donovan.
Oh, wait, Donovan. Oh, you messed it up. So this is Donovan's handprint. I am going to, you know what? I'll probably just cut, because his hand all the way down here. So I'll probably just cut his handprint instead of a mitten. And then he can, here, let me see your hand again. Put your fingers where they were before. And then he can paint it once it dries. There you go. Very good. Very nice. Alright. So that's Donovan's. Let me see if I can get AJ in here. So, Lord have mercy. They also had, like, I saw like a reindeer where you flip the hand upside down. Y'all see? I'm trying not to, there it is. Flip the hand upside down and then draw like little face by the thumb and antlers or whatever. I don't know if I want to do that or not. But what I do want to do, what I would like to do, is write their names in here so it can dry. So let me get AJ over here and see if I can get him to do this. Come here, AJ. I can also do like cookie cutters. We have a lot of different cookie cutters, and you can do different shapes and paint it that way
Can I
too.
need help?
Huh?
Can I need help?
Just press it. Let's see, AJ. You like that one?
I can put it here.
No, that's nasty.
I can put it here.
Okay, don't push it too much, Donovan.
These had
Okay,
to
let me just get your
scoop
hand real
over.
quick, AJ.
You had to scoop over.
No. Okay, AJ. All right, that's good. Thank you. Thank you, AJ.
Let me redo it.
So let me show y'all his. If I can't pick it up. That's how his came out. No, don't touch his, Donovan. Just touch yours. So that's how AJ's came out.
Hey.
I'll probably just do the same. Just cut his handprint. Donovan's still working on his. Let me see. Okay, baby. Let me see your hand. Donovan, lift your hand up. Thank you. See? So that's Donovan's and that's AJ's. Alright, so I'm gonna cut. Sorry. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna use like a. I think the best way to do it is use like a pizza cutter. I have a pizza cutter, so I can just kind of cut around the excess and leave it that way. So that's what I'm gonna do now. So y'all probably won't be able to see me do it because, but I'm just kind of cutting off the excess. Okay, y'all, so trial and error. I did decide to go ahead and flatten it out with my rolling pin, and I made it about that thick, so maybe about 1 inch thick. and that way it won't be so heavy. I was able to even spread it out enough so I can make the mitten that I wanted to make. So that's Donovan's. And so now I just got to get AJ over here and do his. And I'll still have a little bit left over. So I think I'm going to just do like, I got to see what Christmas shapes I have in my cookie cutter box. AJ is a mess. He's all over the place. Okay. Thank you, Donovan, for your help. You've been a big helper. That's much better. Look. You're not gonna mess it up because it's real good. That's a good one. So I'll cut that in the shape of a mitten. And whatever I have left over, I'll do like maybe a Christmas tree. I don't know what kind of shapes I have. Thank you, my man. Thank you. Okay. AJ's, I don't know, that don't really look like a mitten, but it's okay. So I am going to put this on a baking sheet and let this bake in the oven at 200 degrees for about an hour. I'm going to double check the time to make sure, but I know it's at least 30 minutes. So, but I know that the directions, actually the directions that I pulled up really didn't have a specific time, which is weird. So I'm going to put this on the baking sheet, but before I do that, I'm going to finish using this one and cut something else out. Good job. Okay. So I was able to find a stocking. So we're just going to press this. You're going to press that down in the dough? Yeah.
Okay.
Press it down. Press it hard. Very good. Yep, all the way down. Yep. Cut it out. Okay, so that's our little stocking. Yep.
Now hold on.
Probably make one more. Guess I'll go find another cookie cutter. Took me forever to find that stocking. Okay, so this is what is going in the oven. I actually used a Phillips head screwdriver and just wrote out their names in the year, and then I poked holes in the top so that we can be able to put some string in there so we can hang them on a tree. So I have the oven set for 250 degrees, and the direction says to leave it in the oven for 2 to 3 hours, flipping them over halfway, and then after that you have to let them completely cool. Alright, here's how they look out of the oven. I had to bake these ones a little bit longer just because they're bigger and they're a little bit thicker than the ones that are shaped. These came out really well. So you want to, I put them in the oven. I put these in the oven for about 2.5 hours, and I put those in the oven for about 3.5 hours just because they're thicker. You want to make sure that they are hard. They're completely hard. I don't want to knock, but they're completely hard. This one, I don't know, it's like kind of soft, and it won't get hard. So I don't know if I didn't flatten it well enough, or I don't know what happened with that one, but I'm going to let it continue to cool. I just pulled these two out. These ones have been sitting out for about about a half hour, and these are completely cool. So these are ready to be painted, but these ones still need to cool down. They need to be completely cool before we start painting them. And hopefully, I don't know, hopefully this kind of, it doesn't affect anything, because it's still really like soft, or it's like a bubble almost, if that makes any sense. Pressing down on it like it's air inside of it. That's what it feels like. This one feels completely flat. Oh no, that one feels like it's a little bit air in it. But yeah, so these are what they look like when they come out of the oven, and then I'll have Donovan and try to get AJ to paint a little bit of it, and then we'll take it from there.